guys, welcome to another video. As we have discussed about foreign key about constraints in past three videos, we have discussed about primary key, foreign key, check constraint, and in this video we will be discussing about unique key. So as the word is unique key, a unique key is similar as primary key, but there is one difference. That main difference is that it allows null values, whereas whenever you create a primary key, it is it doesn't allow null values. It always need a value to be inputted. And here in this case, I will, even if I will not pass a value, it will make that column value or row value as null. So a unique key, there is one more important difference for unique key, that is a table can have many unique key constraints compared to only one primary key. For example, in previous videos we have created primary key. As you have seen, I can only create one primary key. Even if I try to create one more than one, it is not possible. There is a different concept which is used for having kind of composite primary keys that we will discuss in a different video. So here you can see a unique key constraint can be present in table multiple times compared to only one time presentation of primary key as a column. It is same as primary key in providing uniqueness to the table, but the difference I have told you that there is null allowed in this key, unique key, and null is not allowed in primary key. And also you have seen it has a uniqueness, so you can use this as a reference also, like a foreign key, which we have discussed before in the constant parts only. So when we look at the Visual Studio, we'll now try to create a table. We'll select the database. I'll select new query. So as I've selected new query, so here I will create a new table. Let's create a new table name staff. As I've created, so let's consider I will not use any primary key or foreign key here. I have created a staff ID which is of data type integer, and it is of data type integer. Now I have to make it as a unique key. So to have a unique key, you can do two things depending on your choice or your requirement. You can create it as a unique key that allow null values. You can do that by this. If you will write constraint here and then you will write, give it a nickname of unique key of staff ID and pass unique here, it will create it as a unique key. But as you have seen here, it will allow null values because there is no constraint or restriction passed here that is saying to the column that hey, you cannot have empty column values or you cannot have empty row values. So now to create a not null unique key, we can just have to type not null here. We can type this not null here, or we can also type it after int. It's a personal choice wherever you want. I have not seen it create a different as much. Now I'll create a simple staff ID, a staff name. No, I will discuss not null in short also here, because this is a part of one constraint also which will be discussed in the upcoming videos. So not null is something which just says to a column, okay buddy, there should be some value inserted in in your column. Okay, it shouldn't be left empty. If the not null constraint is not provided, so it has not null is not provided, then it can have empty values. Then table will automatically insert that column or row as null. And also you don't have to pass it like constraint or give it a nickname. You just write after the data type it is not null. So now as we are in unique, discussing unique key, now I will run this. As you can see, the command is created successfully, and here we have created our table with unique key. This is a very common syntax. As you can see here, the table staff is also created here. Data fresh gets automatically refreshed. So this is how you will be able to create unique key. And remember, you have to pass not null if you want to make this as a, for example, as a primary key. Or you can do one more thing. Let's do, as I created one staff table, let's create one more table. Here I will show you that I will pass I will create a staff with a double F. Don't mind, I will delete it later if I will have problem. So I'll again create a staff ID. See, I have to change the constraint name here, unique key. I will use, or I will use double K for this, or I will use double F here. Yeah, double F will be a better option, so that I can differentiate much better. In this syntax I'm showing you how you will be able to create two unique keys in a table. So I have created my one. Let's create staff ID and let's create a phone number. Let's create first of all staff name should be there. It should be a varchar. Like creating small tables in the real world scenario, you will have much bigger tables. So I will now create phone number, which is an integer, and I have to make it as a unique key. So I'll create it as a constant. I'll give it a nickname of phone number. I will make it as a unique and make it as a not null. So here you can see I have created two unique keys in a single table, and now when I will select this code and run it, let's see what happens. See, it got created, and if you'll hold on few seconds we will be able to see it here. So before that, as you can see, you can create two unique keys. See, it refreshed and we have a staff with triple F created. As you have seen, it is having a double unique key, and so this is how we can create a multiple unique key in a table. And you make sure to, if you want to have it as a uniqueness like primary key, make sure it is not null, and if you don't want it, just type unique key. There's no need to provide not null here. So thank you for watching this video, guys.